Okay, this is Coach Undu. Welcome to tutorial number 3. I'm so excited to bring this to you. And in this tutorial, we'll be looking at some of the common challenges for business startup. In tutorial 1, we looked at some of the benefits of owning your own business. We looked at the economic freedom, the time freedom, lifestyle freedom, the tax benefits, and we looked at some of the enabling habits of the business minded. We looked at vision, creativity, is a risk taker, and confidence in the small seed. And in tutorial 2, we looked at some of the ingredients of the business owner, the business minded. What are some of the ingredients that makes him successful? We talked about excellence as something that he needs to embrace and focus on. We talked about him focusing on customer service, focused on being on customer, providing excellent customer service. We looked at the Pareto principle. We also looked at the fact that his mind is his greatest asset, so he needs to build and develop his mind, and so on and so forth. So if you could go back to tutorial 2 and go through that again. So today I want to look at some of the common problems of business startup. The first one I want to look at very quickly is lack of financial resources to invest or inject into your business. Most people start businesses, they're either coming from the fact that they are employees, they have a job, they work a 9 to 5. Okay, so the money that they get basically just goes into running their themselves or their family or whatever they do, and they don't have a lot of money to inject into starting up a business, whatever that business is. Okay, and some people see that as a challenge. Okay, but that shouldn't stop you, because you have mental resources, you have ingenuity, innovation, ideas, and you can rise above that challenge. Okay, what's the second challenge a lot of people look at and that they have? The second challenge is what I call the catch-22 problems. Okay, not enough money to get customers, and obviously not enough customers to get enough money. So basically you're stuck in between. Okay, so you need money to generate customers in terms of advertisement and marketing, and you need customers to actually buy products for you to make money. So it's a catch-22 problem. Okay, how do you deal with that? We're going to look at that a little later. The third problem a lot of people have is a lack of time resource to invest into their business. So like I said, most people are working a 9 to 5 job and are trying to transition from a work situation into being entrepreneurs and business owners. Okay, and if you must succeed in business, you need to invest time and effort. Okay, it will take time and effort for you to succeed. You can't afford to go through it casually. Okay, and just put any kind of time you have to it and expect to see some success. So a lot of people lack that time resource. How do we deal with that? We're going to look at that a little later. The fourth one is a lack of track record. Okay, you're an entrepreneur, a new business, you don't have a track record, so people don't know you, so you don't have the kind of credibility and the branding that maybe other businesses have, that you probably be in competition with. Okay, so that's one of the challenges that new businesses have. They don't have a track record, so you can't, why would somebody do business with you if they don't know what you have been doing in the past, or if you don't even have a past because you're brand new? How do we deal with that? We'll look at that a little later. Number 5, lack of people to partner with or run vital aspect of your business. So for instance, people to partner with that can invest either time, effort, and finance into your new business, or people that can run parts of it. So like a staff, you don't have the resources to help you take the business to where it should be. Okay, and that sometimes for a new business can be a challenge. How do we overcome that? We'll look at that in a few minutes. The 6th challenge is little stroke inadequate experience. So maybe you're coming from a place where you don't really have a lot of experience in business or in the line of business you are going into. So maybe you're somebody who just wanted to start selling on eBay. Okay, you don't have any experience, you've never sold on eBay before, or at least from a business angle, and you're trying to go into that. How do you overcome that lack of experience, obviously, which obviously can now impact on your profitability? We'll look at how to deal with that in a few minutes. And the 7th one is repeated failure stroke early failures trying to move your business forward. Okay, sometimes you start up a new business, sometimes you meet with a lot of obstacles, difficulties, like some natural kind of teething problems. some things don't work, and then sometimes you're almost becoming discouraged and actually looking to quit the business. Okay, self-doubt starts coming in. You begin to question whether you have the competence or whether you are called to do this or you have what it takes to run a business successfully and stuff like that. So you begin to self-talk begins to come into it and self-doubt. Okay, we're going to look at that. How do we overcome that? Number 8, we're looking at common challenges for business startup. Number 8, problems with finding customers for new business. Okay, we've looked at something similar earlier. Finding new customers for your business could be a challenge for a number of people who are just going into business. Okay, how do we get new customers? How do they leverage themselves as an expert? How do they develop credibility? How do they develop the expertise to attract the right people into their business? Okay, it can become a challenge for a number of people. And then number 9, half-hearted efforts. Some entrepreneurs or business owners go into business and they apply half-hearted effort to what they're trying to do, and they don't get the kind of results they are looking to get, and obviously they get discouraged, they get disillusioned, and they're thinking maybe business is not for me, and they're looking to pack it up. Okay, it could be a challenge. Half-hearted efforts. Okay, let's just try and see whether it works. Okay, and for those who want to really develop a business that will actually succeed, you need an attitude that's different from that. You need to be passionate about it. You need to go all in and then go all blazing in your business. Number 10, user vagueness. Okay, what I mean by user vagueness, you don't have an understanding of your exact customer you're trying to target. Okay, you can't afford to be general. You need to know exactly who am I producing this service or product for. What's the demographic what's the demographics I'm trying to target? Who are my ideal customers? Okay, who are my target market? Okay, what's the niche I'm targeting? Okay, but when a business person or an entrepreneur or a business owner who is just starting off have what I call user vagueness, then they will have a struggle with developing a business that will succeed. Then how do you deal with some of these issues? Okay, for instance, a good place to start will be the money issue. Okay, money is not really a problem. Okay, like in one of the sections I dealt with in the course that you have, which is 17 strategies on how to generate capital for your business. I dealt with a number of strategies you can use there. Why? Because money is not a problem. Money is simply an idea. Okay, when you develop an idea, people trade money for the idea that they believe is of value to them with you. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you go into your mind resource, okay, and find creative ways to find the money that you need to invest in your business. It's as simple as that. Okay, if you need to leverage on friends or family to get an initial deposit that you pay back later, if you need to get a soft loan, if you need to sell something free on eBay, there are strategies. Like I said, if you go back to the session on 17 strategies on how to raise capital for your business, I talked about the various things you can do to deal with the money problem. Money is not a problem, okay? People only have an idea problem, okay? That's how to deal with that, okay? And it's about knowledge. You need to educate yourself. You need to empower yourself. The same thing with the catch-22 problem. No money, no customer, no money. The same issue, okay? You find creative ways to generate income and then pour that income into your marketing strategies and the things you want to do to attract more customers. And then when more customers come, more money comes, and you can pour more money into advertisement and into marketing, and then increase and then deal and basically break that catch-22 challenge that you have. Lack of time resources. Basically, everybody has 24 hours. Okay, the rich doesn't have 25, nor does the poor have 23. We all have 24 hours. So you need to just make up your mind as an entrepreneur that, yes, I know I work a 9-to-5 job at the moment, but I want to invest 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours in my business every day. So when you get back from work, as an example, say 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you want to invest maybe 2 hours every day in your business. That's the only way to deal with that. You need to make a decision that your business is important and you want to focus on developing it. And then you invest that time and you begin to reap the dividends. How do you deal with the issue of lack of track record? Not a problem. Everything starts new. Everything starts from the beginning. Okay? You can leverage on quick wins. So basically solve a problem for somebody, get a customer, get them to give you referrals or testimonials. Okay, start you can even provide free services, okay, or trial products for customers or potential customers. Let them use it, okay, and then let them then request for the free trial or free whatever you provide. Let them give you a testimonial of how they enjoyed the service or how it met their need. Right there and then, you started building track record from the testimonials you get. And as you build the testimonial, then obviously by word of mouth and by your testimonials that you build in your business and you probably put on your website or any of your platform, then you begin to deal with the issue of the track record. You start building track record. You have to start somewhere. So don't let that stop you. How do you deal with lack of people to partner with? Sell vision. Okay, if you don't have the resources, sell the vision about the things you want to accomplish in your business. Let that become an incentive to attract the right kind of people who will see the potential in the vision and are willing to partner with you based on a percentage share and stuff like that. Same with staff. Okay, you don't have to start with a lot of staff. Same thing, sell ideas and sell vision to people. Let them buy into the vision, and then you can share a certain percentage of the profit with them as you begin to move into profit. Okay, the idea is you need to be able to sell the vision of what you're doing in a compelling way to get people to partner with you and to take the business to the next level. Okay, repeated failure, that's not a big deal. Everybody fails at some stage, whatever they are doing. But you need to make up your mind that you don't let the failure become a setback to you. Make up your mind to keep going and keep going and keep going until you overcome the obstacles that are ahead of you and find a way to actually succeed. Problem with finding customers for your new business. Okay, like we said before, basically you need to be tenacious. It's a new business. Obviously, you don't have a lot of exposure before, but everything great starts small. Okay, get the first customer. Okay, find the first customer. Use different sources. In the next tutorial, I'll be sharing on some of the marketing strategies you can use to attract clients. Okay, there are social medias, Facebook, Twitter. You can use that free sources to generate initial customers without spending a lot of money because your business is new. Okay, half-hearted efforts, I mean, that's a straightforward issue. You need to put your whole heart into your business if you must succeed. And finally, user vagueness. How do you deal with that? Be more specific. Who are you targeting? Are you targeting children, teenagers, adults? Are you targeting people who have full-time employment? Or are you targeting those who are out of work? Are you targeting singles, married? You must be very specific about who your business is targeting for you to be effective in terms of developing your marketing message so that you can have maximum impact. Okay, I hope this served you right. I will see you on the next video, which will be tutorial number 4. Have a great day.